presenter. The next presenter is number 7 presenter, Ibu Asri Wijayanti and Bapak Slamet Suhartono. And who will be the presenter?
Okay.
Ibu Asri. Okay, Ibu Asri will present the industrial relations dispute settlement based on 4 vouchers during the COVID-19 pandemic. Please, Ibu Asri, to present your article.
Okay, moderator, thank you very much from the time for me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dia Asri Wijayanti from Universitas Muhammadiyah of Surabaya and Slamet Suhartono from Untak Surabaya. Will be to presented our paper. And then, next please. Next slide, please. The title of my paper, Industrial Relations Dispute Settlement based on formal charge during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is my introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought big change in human life. The impact of COVID-19 in the labor sector demand the state to carry out its function properly. There is a clash between personal and social rights. The state is required to continue to provide protection for workers before, during, and after work. There is a requirement for worker protection along with protection for employers. The period of the COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in work restricting, reduction of working time, reduction of worker can possibly occur. This has become a new form of industrial relation dispute. Manpower law order cannot be automatically applied 100%. A policy is needed that does not limit work right. Next slide. This is my problem. What is the form of legal protection for industrial relation dispute that occurred during the COVID-19 pandemic? And the second, how is the existence of industrial relation dispute settlement based on an agreement as a proof of formal charge during the COVID-19 pandemic? Next, please. This is my research. The study is a normative regulation using status and conceptual approach. Next. This is the theoretical and philosophical frame of the study. There are the 4 items. The first, industrial relation dispute. The second, the form of industrial relation dispute during the COVID-19 pandemic. The third, collective agreement. The fourth, fraus legis and jus contra legem. Next. This is key. Next, please. Next, please. This is my skip. Industrial relation dispute. Next. The form of industrial relation dispute during the COVID-19 pandemic. There are the 5 problems. The first, worker who work at home as casual daily laborers. The second, workers whose wages are deducted. The third, work who are paid the wages in installment. The fourth, the workers were laid off with no fault. And the fifth, workers who have been terminated. Next. Collective agreement is an agreement made by employer and workers as a form of agreement on what has been disputed and registered in the industrial relations court at the district court in the jurisdiction of the parties who enter into a collective agreement. Next. This is fraus legis and jus contra legem. Fraus legis is legal smuggling. Fraus legis can occur in the field of industrial relation. Given the functional nature of labor law, it has public, private, and administrative characteristics. Contract law has an open nature, meaning that everyone can make contract fairly as long as it doesn't conflict with the rule of law, public order, and morality. In society, it is possible to have a contract, the content of which is against the rule of law, but is considered fair, so that no one feels disadvantaged. For example, an agreement to be paid less than the stipulated minimum wage is based on fair of rights, even though it violates Article 90 employment law. This is a use contradiction, perceived as fair even though it is against of law. Next. Next, please. This is my speech. Because the limited time. Next.
Okay, directly go to the conclusion, please.
Okay. The conclusion. This is my conclusion. The form of legal protection for industrial relation dispute that occurred during the COVID pandemic in the study is more conditional. Employers affected by COVID-19 do not have the ability to pay their wages either partially or completely, have the opportunity to make an agreement in the form of a collective agreement based on ministry decree in determining of amount and method of payment of wages, and on condition that registration is made at the Industrial Relation Court. The second of my conclusion, the existence of industrial relation dispute settlement based on an agreement is proof of formal truth during the COVID-19 pandemic is a form of false legis and the basic of relinquishing workers' rights and has become an jus contra legem in society. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for Ibu Asri Wijayanti, who has been presented the article about industrial relations, disputes, settlements based on formal truth during the COVID-19 pandemic. And Ibu Asri and Mr. Slamet Suhartono described about employers affected by COVID-19 who has not have the ability to pay. Okay, maybe any questions for Ibu Asri Wijayanti? Ibu Asri Wijayanti is waiting for the questions, please.
Yes.
For the participants or another presenters, please give the questions for Ibu Asri Wijayanti by writing down the chat box on the chat box or directly like this. Any questions? If there is no questions for Ibu Asri Wijayanti, so thank you for Ibu Asri and Pak Slamet Suhartono. And here is the certificate for Ibu Asri Wijayanti as a presenter on second the National Conference on Law, Governance and Social Justice. Thank you, Bu Asri.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, yeah, because number 8, Bapak Kukuh Tejamurti is not here, and number 9, Ibu Rina has been presented the article. So we go to the next presenter is number 10, Ibu Rahayu Harti.